What's going on YouTube? It's your boy John B, bringing you guys a new haircut tutorial. I'm doing something different this time. I'm not doing it on Asian hair, it's actually Mexican hair. I'm doing it on my boy Nick. He's getting a comb over with a temple taper, skin temple taper, with a one on the side, blended up with a hard line. I just want to say thanks for checking out the video and hope you guys enjoy. And if you guys enjoyed it and want to see more, hit the subscribe button and turn on that post notification so you guys don't miss a video that I post. It's your boy John B, and I'm out. What is going on YouTube? Here I'm doing a ball fade with a temple taper on my boy Nick. So here I'm just wetting the hair down, getting it ready. So I take off a good amount of hair, maybe like 2 weeks worth, because he comes usually every 2 weeks. But this time he came within a week. He just came last week, but he has an event to go to, so I just wanted to get it cleaned up. So here I'm just, like I said, just making everything even all around. But on the right side of his head, or towards the end of the comb over, I like to make it a little shorter. Then I go with a number 1 guard, close, make that first guideline. And I'm cutting in a different room in this video because I wanted to try something new, and it was pretty busy in the front, so I didn't have room to put my camera in the usual spot. So I'm using the Cordless Senior just to get it even all around with a number 1 guard. Then I'm using my anti-outliners to line it up. I like to line the neckline up right before the tape. I start doing the taper, just because I feel like it's like easier for you to see the fade come out. And here I press down in his ear to get around his ear. And don't be afraid to like bend people's ears, because I know when I first started I was afraid that I was like hurting them or whatever, but they don't hurt. Next I'm making my first guideline on the temple taper, and it is a temple taper, so I do knock down that hook, and then I go with my folder right below the first guideline to get it even all around. And this is how I do my temple tapers. So there's no real correct way to do it, as long as it comes out good, and then that's all that matters. But I'm just gonna teach you guys how I do mine. Next I'm blending with the 1 guard open, starting your next guideline, but blending it in once you make that guideline. So I'm going 1 open and slowly close it. The lower you go, play with that lever, and see with his hair is really easy. So you can see that next guideline is already gone. And that's one good thing about Latino hair or Mexican hair, whatever you want to call it. Then I go with a number 2 guard open, and we're gonna meet that guideline in the middle with the 1.5. So you're gonna see me go with a 2, and then now it's closed. And you're gonna see me pull out the 1.5 guard, should be right now. Yep. And then it's gonna start with it being open and then slowly closing it, and you can see the guideline slowly disappear. And that should be your goal whenever you're fading, is to delete that guideline. Alright, onto the template taper. I start with the clipper closed and I slowly open it. I don't even make a guideline on this part. I just blend the line out and I go back with the anti-outliners because I see a slight line. But like I said, I don't make any guidelines with when I do my tempo tapers. It's just literally blending from the lowest guard to the highest. So I start with lever close, and I slowly open it, and then I snap on the half guard, close, slowly open it, and then I finish it off with the one guard and blend it into the mid fade. Here you can see me using the corner of the blade to get some of those dark spots. And then this is like a pre-lineup kind of thing I like to do, like just a rough draft lineup. I'm gonna go back later and line it up to its best. And I'm just gonna be doing the same steps, so I'm just gonna let you guys listen to the music. On to the neck taper. I'm starting off with my anise tail liners, creating that first guideline, and I like to keep it really low, just because if you go too high, you can just bring it higher, but not to the point where it's too high. So that's a key for beginners. Start low, but not too low. Don't be so scared to cut hair. But we're doing the same steps. We're not gonna make any guidelines. We're just gonna blend it in. Don't think about it too much, especially when you're fading. Just go with the rhythm, I guess. Here I can see that this side is still a little heavy, so I'm gonna go with my clipper over comb technique, and I am using a one guard on him because I don't want to make a mistake and I don't want to cut too much. And then you're gonna see me wet his hair and use some clipper over shear technique just to release the bulk down. You're gonna see it right here. And remember, whenever you're using scissors, the hair should be wet because you don't want the hair to pull or get snagged. Now I'm doing a hard part. This is how I usually like to do my hard part. These are my hitters right here, my slim lines. And I like to make sure the hair is wet and combed to the side, just so you can get like a clean section out of there. And I know his part looks kind of weird from the front, but that's just how his hairline is. It's just like that. And then after that, I just razor everything. And I usually razor both sides, the top and bottom of the part. But this dude has really stubborn hair, and he just loves to come in with hat hair, or he doesn't ever train his hair. So if you're wondering why it's like so messy on top, then that's on him. Clients, you guys gotta know, if you guys are watching, you guys gotta train your hair. We can't work that much magic on you where it's automatically gonna stay how it wants to. Like, you can leave the shop looking good, but if you're not gonna stay home and do it yourself, then it's not gonna come out nice every single time you go out. So now that the hair is wet, I'm actually doing his eyebrows, I guess. Yeah, I'm doing his eyebrows first before I start styling it. And I'm only doing a slight touch up on his eyebrows. If you guys want to see my eyebrow tutorial, I kind of did one before this tutorial. And like I said in my other tutorial for eyebrows, it's not a good thing. I know a lot of like people say don't do your eyebrows from like a barber or get it waxed or whatever, but he doesn't like getting it waxed, so I just cleaned it up for him. So you can see that I barely touch anything. I don't shape it too much, I just clean it up. Now I'm just gonna blow dry his hair and put some product in. When I'm blow drying, I have it on medium heat, and I'm using this comb right here just to train his hair to go to one side, because like I said, this dude does not train his hair. Well, I try my best to make it work. And then the product I use in here is Elegance Gel Wax. It smells really good. If you guys haven't tried that, it smells really good, and on stubborn hair it kind of holds it because it's really strong. So if you guys need a gel wax that works good, then Elegance has a really good one. But that's pretty much the end of the tutorial after I snap on this product. But it's your boy John B. Thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate y'all.